from Valencia, Spain. How are you doing? Good evening, Hope. How are you? Regards to South Africa. I'm here with let me show you with who I am now. I'm here with Mia, recovering from a very hard day of work, and with Rocky. Rocky, hello. Say hello to everybody. Okay. Rocky is the only dog I ever had that bites me regularly. Fortunately, he only has a couple of teeth left, so there's nothing much he can do. Hi, Diana. Hi, Catherine. How are you? So I haven't done this for a very long time. Last live session I had was, I think, was during the pandemic. Oh, actually, we're still in pandemic, but it's much better now. But today I felt that it was time to do this again. As explained on. Hello, Nina. How are you, Margot? Arlene. Hello to Miami. Hola, Petri. Yo sí te entiendo. Hello. Kerstin, thank you. Hi. Hi, everybody. Well, seems that we're filling up. So, as explained on yesterday's video, thank you, Beatriz. As explained on yesterday's video, I'm going to make an effort, and we're going to try to have daily content, 7 days a week. Now, we're going to continue rescuing, saving lives, giving updates on the animals we have at the hospital, the great house. But we are here slaves to the algorithm. So I'm going to try to give it a push to put this channel over the 1 million subscribe mark. And let's see how it goes. Hola, Susan, Julian, Simon, everybody. Hello to LA Travel. ¿Cómo sigue Aníbal? Okay. Well, Aníbal is great. Aníbal clinically is doing really, really well. If you look at him, I mean, looks so healthy, so happy, everything. But that's just clinically. His behavior and his clinical symptoms are great. Unfortunately, he has an hemophilia. You know, in humans, when your blood doesn't clot, and we're trying to improve that, but there's a chance that we may not be able to do that, and he may remain with the problem for life. If that happens, we're just going to have to be very careful where he goes after the hospital. Hello, Michele. Butterfly. I don't know. Please, Butterfly, send me a message. We'll try to fix it. So Hannibal is doing great. He's at the hospital still, and this week he's gonna come out. I honestly don't know. Robert, tenemos un canal en español, se llama Let's Adopt España. Chequealo, porfa. So this week, Hannibal is gonna leave the hospital and is gonna go either to the great house or he's gonna come home here to live with me and with my dogs. We just have to be super careful with him because the smallest injury, the smallest scratch, I mean, he scratches the ear and suddenly it starts bleeding and then it can be a problem. So we just have to be very careful. Melahat, Kavat, hello, Jojo, thank you. Brazil, hola. Wow. You know, when I see all these flags and all these names from so many places. Carolina, obrigado. How are Alma and Coco? Alma is doing great. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make an update on her, on the improvements on her behavior. We had a meeting the other day with an ontologist, a behavioral expert, and he gave us some tips, and things are changing really, really quickly. So she's doing much, much better. And Coco, what can I say? I mean, Coco is such a character. He's doing great. at the great house. There's going to be a video where both of them are going to be there tomorrow. Hello, Chile. Kirsten, nice to be here as well. Melahat, maraba, nas. So yeah, so Alma is doing much better. I received an email, a WhatsApp message this morning where she is just, until now, when she's sleeping, she wakes up, she's still very reluctant to get up and start walking. But now she's standing up and she's smiling. You know, when the dogs give you this smile where they show you the teeth, it's very cute, and she's doing that already. You're gonna see that on tomorrow's video. And she's doing really great with Maribel. So I'm really happy. I mean, when you think, yeah, I can speak some Turkish. When you think the change that this dog has made is unbelievable. Unbelievable. ¿Qué pasa, Rocky? Say hello. Okay. That's Rocky for you. So yesterday's video, do you like it? Okay. The video I uploaded yesterday, for those of you that haven't seen it. Okay, will Aníbal be given to adoption? Yes, he's gonna be adopted. But because of his medical condition, it's very difficult for me to choose. It has to be a place where it's completely safe. Cookie, Marta, Cookie is doing well. We just did the biopsy the other day on Friday. We're waiting for the results, and we also did a CT scan from his head to see if it gives us any other information. Cookie is a very puzzling case because right now we don't have a diagnosis. We just don't know what it is. So we're trying to figure it out. We got an amazing neurologist trying to figure out what it is, and we're going to do everything we can. I inspire you to be a better animal advocate. Thank you. Thanks a lot. If you know, that's the goal of being here in all these years. Hello to Ireland. Hello to Poland. Ivanka, thank you. How is Noah doing? Noah is doing great. She's living in a foster home, that I'm sure is gonna fail. I mean, I know she's not gonna go anywhere. She's doing great. Sometimes she has flare-ups of leishmaniasis, but she's doing really well. I keep on close contact with the foster. So happy I had the bravery to change my life. I tell you, yeah, that was quite a decision, but it was very easy to take at the same time. It was very challenging, but at the same time very easy. You see, many of you don't know what I was doing before I started rescuing animals. I used to be an investment banker in London. I studied at the European Business School. I worked in the city for a few years, and I was doing well with a career in banking. And then something happened. I started finding dogs and cats that needed help, and then everything changed. And I didn't know where this was going to take me, and I'm sure it took me to a very different place to where I was going. Is Cookie in pain? No, not right now. Not right now. He was in a lot of pain. Now he's being taking some drug management. I think he's what is he on? I don't remember, but no, he feels no pain whatsoever. Let me see. Jesus loves me. Thank you. I hope so. So Cookie is a very challenging case because we don't know what the problem is, and we're trying to figure it out, but we don't know. I don't know if a few years ago we rescued a dog called Pipa. Do any of you remember Pipa? It's a dog that had neurological symptoms and he was in a lot of pain and discomfort and he wasn't controlling the limbs. I'll make a video about her this week. I really hope it's not the same case. I really hope it's not. But very well could be. Many of you are asking about Hannibal. Please go back to the beginning of this video and you see I updated. He's doing great, he's doing great. Marta, ¿puedes adoptar en Colombia? Veremos a ver, vamos a ver si mejora, ¿vale? Y luego tomaremos una buena decisión. I think Cookie is what we're here. I don't know. Many of you are asking about Cookie, I know. But there are other dogs as well. Do I keep in touch with Sergio? Yes, I keep in touch. He is in Costa Rica, having the life, and we're working on a joint rescue. I can tell you more about it now, but we might do something together very soon with a dog that needs our help. But I cannot tell you right now. Now I've been following you. We're heroes. Thanks a lot. Thank you. And Cookie has the most beautiful eyes, huh? Right, I knew it. When I saw him and all the hair was covering his face, I thought, oh my God, he can't see anything. Okay, so you see these comments that I'm asking people to join me on Patreon? That's Linda. Linda is helping me run this live session today. And one of the reasons why I'm here is because I really need to ask for your support. I do this on every video. The last minute, last 30 seconds is always a message. Please help us save lives. Help me continue saving lives. But yeah, I'm here asking you now. Please join me on Patreon. It's super important. Without you, I cannot do it. Una garrapada infectada. Somebody's asking me, let me see, Savannah is asking me if a tick bite can create these problems. Well, yes, it could. It could. Ticks carry Lyme disease, and it could very well be that. Cookie is positive to Ehrlichia, although not very positive, not very high, but it could also be that. Yes, absolutely. We just don't know yet. My real name, Nancy. My real name is Ivan Jimenez. Ivan Jimenez. Ivan is a Russian name, although I have no connection with Russia whatsoever. But anyway, my father. And Jimenez is my surname, Ivan Jimenez. Gracias. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We're really making an effort with this channel. I'm always looking for ways to make it better. There's a limit to how creative we can be, because the subject is so serious and so daunting most of the time. There's very little room for frivolities and for, but we're always trying to improve it. Absolutely. I rescued a Belgian Shepherd in 2008. Kai. I don't remember, Jess. I will look at it. I don't know. Kai? Linda, we need to look for this German Shepherd, Kai. I just don't remember this one. It's very strange. You have a wheelchair to give away. We need one. Yes, we always need wheelchairs. Drop me an email, vlarkhill@gmail.com. Definitely. Do I let single people adopt? That's a really great question. My God, why not? I'm single. What does it have to do anything with? Yes, of course, the single people can adopt. Yeah, sure. Please, all the singles in the world, come and adopt our dogs. Absolutely. How nervous was I when I was rescuing Mambo? I was on my pants. Really, it was so stressful, unbelievable. The lady that adopted Luna, her condition, it has gotten worse. I'm afraid. She's still with us and everything, but she has more and more complications from her heart condition. Absolutely. But going back to the video I made yesterday, it was so stressful. Oh my God, to rescue that dog, we had to find a place in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night. It was so dark. Then we had to climb that wall. Then we had to get down, then crawl for hundreds of meters to where the dog was. And I remember there were some white horses there that kept on making noises and alerting. And it was the most stressful thing I've done in my life. And then I took down the video because I thought it was, I mean, I don't know. But yesterday I felt that enough time had passed, and why not? It was a great rescue. Let me see. I always thank everybody that helps us. I always try to be there, present in the comment sections in our videos, and thank people personally. But I really want to tell you this: it's impossible for me to answer those comments and to thank everybody personally. But I really want to do it because, wow, seriously, when all of this started and I had absolutely no help. Did I bring dogs to the UK in 2010? Yes. Yes, I'm sure we did. I'm sure we did. Where was I in 2010? I don't even remember. Was I here already? No, I was in Turkey. Ah, that's why, probably, yeah. Yeah, for sure we did it from Turkey. Absolutely. Yeah, the level of cruelty that humans are capable of inflicting animals. You see, people ask me, how do you do it? How can you, face these situations and not burn down and not feel horrible and not let them bring you down? And I always answer the same thing. It's because when I see an animal in pain and suffering, I try not to look at the present. I try to imagine how the future is going to be. I try to project on how this dog is going to live, how it's going to feel in 3 weeks, in a week, in 2 months, and the rest of his life. If I was focusing on the present only, wow, I just couldn't do it. There would be so much pain. I wouldn't be able to have a life. I wouldn't be able to take care of my animals, my family, my 2 kids. I'll be depressed constantly and I'll probably burn down and I just wouldn't be here. So it's just a matter of projecting and imagine how it's going to be. That's why I'm still here after all these years. Thank you, Melahat. Teşekkürler. Çok teşekkürler. That's my Turkish. It's coming back to me. So yeah, now guys, what do you think of Gail? Hello, Gail. Nice to see you here. What do you think of our new shelter, of the Great House? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I think it's an amazing place. We were so lucky to find it. And we have done a beautiful job. Maribel is so happy there. Oh, by the way, Maribel is pregnant, right? You've seen her in the videos with a big belly. I think she's having a baby in 2 months, 3 months. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. Is that a thing? Is that how you say it? She's giving birth. It's coming out. Out of where? Yeah, no, the Great House. I'm glad you like it, Sharon. So Maribel is having a baby. She's going to be called Martina because the father is called Martin. So there you go, Martina. And she's going to be great. I'm so happy. Giving birth, not coming out. Coming out. Oh, my God. My English sometimes. Coming out. Coming out of where? Yeah, Sharon. Yeah, Maribel is really, really excited. She has fought a lot for that kid. It hasn't been an easy one, and I'm really dying to see her. It's gonna be beautiful, like her. Very, very happy. Patsy, yeah. What else? Yes, I will look at my files and I will look for this guy from the UK in 2010. I will look at this. Thank you, Susanna. Thanks. So, is there any chance any of you that are commenting here could join me on Patreon? I know that's a direct question, direct ask, but for those of you that join me, there is it's really an amazing help, really. I've seen so many rescues, so many amazing people rescuing animals that burn down completely and whose lives are completely ravaged by this just because they didn't have any support. I don't want Inge. Thank you. Gail, will I be going back to Turkey? Yeah, why not? I'm sure I will. I'll take my kids for a visit. But thank you, Sharon. An eye for an eye. Arlene, an eye for an eye. Come on. That would be vengeance. Yeah, that's... yeah. I mean, sometimes you really wish you could do something like this. But yeah, it's a different... It takes you... vengeance and this kind of feelings take you to a really bad place. Yeah. Nicola, thank you very much for being on Patreon. Veronique, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Your support really means a lot. And without you, it's nothing. Milena, do we have any big donors? No, we don't have any big donors. I know there are organizations that that target celebrities and target very wealthy people, but we don't. We have a couple of people, a really nice lady and her husband in California. They know who they are, who have been helping us for quite a while, very committed. But other than them, and maybe a couple of other people, donations are, you know, they come from a lot of very nice and very humble people, really. We just don't have any high net worth individuals, other than, as I say, these two donors who help us in a very committed way. But usually the average donation is about $15, I think it is. That's the average. So yeah. I always found that the effort on reaching out to these really high net worth individuals and celebrities and all of that, two things. On one hand, I don't know, I mean, these people have their own stories, and I really didn't want to mix my story with theirs. And secondly, I never thought that it will pay off, really. It will give us just complications and by association. So we never followed that route. Instead, we built a beautiful community from people just like you. I mean, I'm sure you're all very, very normal people, just chipping in a little bit and helping us do all of this. Nancy the Doberman. Nancy the Doberman is the most amazing dog. You have set up my will to give my estate. You have to say that. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it's a matter of preferences. Let me see. Jima was saying everybody should be able to donate $10. Maybe yes. Maybe there are people who really, really can't. Maybe there are people for whom really this is not a priority. In this case, obviously, what can you do? But I think, I mean, I tell you, if more people donated just a little bit on a regular basis, wow, this could be so amazing. Really, really, it will be. Yes, Natalie, we are grassroots. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? I found out that that grassroots works better. It's much better to have a large number of grassroots and you know, very normal people helping you than just 2 or 3 high net worth individuals. that may drop at any second. Yes, of course, situation changes. I mean, I know, Gail, I know. Please don't even think about it. Chris, in your will, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And if you have included us in your will, I really thank you. Please reach out to me and let me know. Yeah, that would be amazing. But I hope you never die. Wow, just the thought. Nah, that will be the ultimate trust, I tell you. Melahad, thank you. Gigantic Maya. Yes, absolutely. Just 5 minutes ago, I was talking to her owner. Maya is doing amazing. I'll make an update on her this week as well. Savannah, lo sé, es complicado. Maya is doing great. I'm going to see her probably next week. They were asking me if I could send them some medication that they couldn't figure out how to get it. But Maya is doing really, really great. I'm going to try to go. I'm going to Madrid on Tuesday, and I'm going to try to go and see them and make a video of Maya, an update on her. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wait a second. Let's see. Ima, what do I like from you if you would like to adopt an animal? Well, this is a very common question. I need you guys to write me a letter. It's like getting a job. Write me a letter and tell me why I should give you an animal. And then include pictures. It's really super important because in those pictures, I can see how your animal lives and I can see how my animal is going to live with you. Sometimes I get, beautiful letters, really, really nice, but there are no pictures. So I'm always left there with an image and wonder. I wish I had some pictures. Then I also need to apologize because sometimes I get amazing letters and everything, but I'm driving, I'm just going somewhere, and then I make a mental note to reply. But in the end, life, I get swamped, and sometimes some letters escape me. Now that we're here, I need to tell you something. And it's something that I haven't never told anybody, publicly at least. But I'm in a weird disclosure mood, so I'm gonna tell you, and that will help you make some sense of some things. I have about last year, because one of my kids started having some, he was having some difficulties in school, learning, reading. So we went to do some tests, and he has a TDA, attention deficit disorder. Well, it turns out that he has that because of me. I read about it. I spoke to the psychologists and the team at the place, and it turns out that he inherited that from me. So sometimes when I say that I get swamped and I cannot reply to letters, or I'm not good at replying comments, it's because my mind just wanders in so many directions at the same time. And this has always been I never saw it as a problem. I saw it as an asset, as a different way to look at the world. And now that I know that I had it as well, that I have it, I'm kind of, in a way, it justifies some of the things I've done and how I look at the world. Anyway, yeah, I have TDA, attention deficit disorder, I'm pretty sure. And it's not always easy. You also have it. Yeah, Arlene, I don't really investigate backgrounds, but I like to, I like to see where the animal is going to go, and I like to connect with the people and feel comfortable that it's going to go to a good place. Yeah. Yeah. Now, how many of us here? There's right now 400 of us here. How's my mom? My mom is doing great. Many of you are asking me about my mom. My mom is a rock star of a mom, and she's amazing. She's home, and hopefully she'll be here in Christmas, and yeah, T. Brooks, yeah, you understand me. You really do. Don't feel guilty. Well, sometimes I feel guilty because I cannot reply and I cannot be as present as I would like. And no, if you're already donated, don't change your status. It's fine. Really appreciate you being here. Every help you give us, guys, is amazing. No need to change. How many employees do we have? Oof. Let me see. Good question. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Maribel, husband, Carla, Laura, Yasemin, 8 or 9. 8 or 9. 9. 9. That was Linda answering. How many employees do we have? We have 9. 9. Petri, sí, lo haré un día de estos. Sí, definitivamente lo haré. Lo haré. So, from this week, we're gonna be uploading 7 times a week, 7 videos a week. I will try to make this Q&A once a month or once every couple of weeks. If there is anything interesting or anything that needs clarifying. Jennifer, yes, I know. And we're gonna upload at least 6 to 7 videos a week, but definitely there's gonna be content every day. You see, we have a huge back catalog. It's like, back catalog, like if we were a recording artist of amazing videos and amazing rescues. And some of those rescues were taken down a few years ago because I felt that they were kind of risky, not a good idea to show, but we can show them now. Diane, there's many of us. There's many of us that had it, ADD. Yeah. It sucks concerning housework. It's a mess. It's a real mess, but it's my mess, and I know my way around my mess. Yeah, absolutely. The lady that we help with her pets and eviction, she's with us. Nina, she's with us. Her name is Mara. Mara is with us. She's working with us. Right now, she's on medical leave. Mara has some serious problems. And of course, with people, we are like with animals. We never give up on them. So right now, Mara is going to a day hospital to treat her condition. Mara has borderline personality syndrome, among other things. And she's on medical leave. So she's still receiving salary, she's still living in the apartment and everything, but she's going to the hospital. She's not coming to work right now, but you'll see her soon. Jason, yes, we were planning 2 years ago, actually 2 Christmas ago, to start our own hospital. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, the crisis, drops in donations, and we just couldn't do it. I wasn't brave enough to go into this. I didn't feel like we were gonna have enough support, and in the end, we found an amazing place, and we started inquiring about licenses, and that was going to be very tricky. But above all, I don't know. I felt I didn't want to overextend myself, and we just couldn't do it. Yeah. But the project is there. And Linda always tells me, Linda, you're there listening to this. She always tells me, we have to do it. We have to do it. Who will be taking care of Mara's pets? Okay, Arlene, Mara right now has 2 cats. Her 2 dogs passed away. Annette, thank you. Thank you very much. What happened to Alex, which I rescued a few months back? Okay. Alex, the pitbull. Okay, he recovered and he was adopted by a friend of mine. And I'll make another video of him. Yeah, very happily adopted. Yeah. So yeah, the hospital, it's a project, and I'm sure at some point it's going to happen. Absolutely. Let me see. Let me try to. Hello to Brazil. And Annette, again, thank you very much. So who's taking care of Mara's pets? Yeah, Mara, when we met Mara and when we rescued her and her family, she had 2 dogs and 2 cats. Now the 2 dogs passed away of old age and complications from their conditions, and now she was left with 2 cats. Both cats are right now at the pink house, at our shelter, happily taken care of there. But because Mara cannot take care of her animals right now. Yeah, Jason, it's a project, and I really want to do it, and I will do it when I'm sure that that we can take it to completion. I don't want to fail on something like this. Tanya, hello from Spain. Hello to Florida. Hurricane season must be really tricky. Be there right now. Which one of my dogs get along very well with cats? just I think one of them, Vania. The other ones, if they see a cat, they go crazy. But Vania loves cats because Vania was raised with cats. She was given baby bottle, and she was always with cats when she was a baby. Do we get good rates from our vets? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. They understand what we do. They gave us a really nice discount, and we do. And above all, we're giving flexibility. We have a really good working relationship with them. Linda is dropping my Patreon page, the link. Please, guys, if any of you would like to join me as a Patreon, oh God, really, I will be so grateful. So grateful. So grateful. I know I'm not there as often as I would like, and I really make mental notes. Okay, I have to be there. I have to be there personally. But I always know that those of you that are there, you're not really expecting me to be there all the time. But you're helping me because you see, we're uploading videos every day. It's not easy. Every morning, Alex is here. We're recording. Carla is editing daily, working, so much. And there's always so much going on. I wish everybody in my team helped me with videos and recording, but not everybody can. Hello, Alison. Apollo is happily adopted by by the horrible nurse that took him and never kept in touch with us. But I know through common friends that he's doing great. The jaw wasn't fixed, but he's not in pain or anything. He's comfortable and he's very happy. Last picture I saw of him, he was actually looking very healthy. So I'm okay. I'm comfortable. He's doing great. Unfortunately, the lady decided not to be in touch with us anymore and just took the dog because she didn't want us to go into further surgeries. Okay, understood. No problem. Jason, thank you. I'm trying to reply to as many questions as I can. It's not easy because you guys ask so much and so quickly. I'm an angel, Nikki. Let me see. Thank you, Ashes to Ashes. Join me as a Patreon. The link is there. Linda is dropping the link all the time. I would really appreciate if you did. It really helps. Ha! Tanya, how is Electra? Whew! Electra is, she's become a giant dog, really. And she's recovered completely. Doesn't look like she looked at all at the beginning. Her vision is back, and she's doing amazing. and she's now at the pink house, and we're going to have a video on her this week. I think we're going to take her to the beach. I was at the beach this morning with my 2 kids, and yeah, there's going to be a video on Electra this week. Linda, please take note, video on Electra, requested from Florida. Natalie, do I have planned giving? If I leave state life insurance policy and dollars from the state, will you accept care for your 2 dogs? Natalie. This is a question that I really struggle. I would like to take care of your 2 dogs, even if you didn't leave us anything. I really did. And we really do. I mean, it happens sometimes. I mean, people fall sick and they can't take care of their animals and they ask for help, and we do it. We do it. But we don't have a program our size and our position, physically. We're in Spain. We cannot have such a program where people leave us a property or something after they die in exchange for us taking care of their pets. I never planned it, never thought how something like this could work. I really hope that nothing ever happens to you, and if it does, just try to reach out to your closer to your family. And I don't know. It's a very good question, and it's something that I wish we could do. I don't know. I need to think about this. Yeah, Linda, that was a really good quote. Will I visit Sergio? I mean, wouldn't that be nice? I really hope I do. Sometimes in the future, absolutely. Mia, how is Mia doing? Okay. Heidi, you're asking about Mia. Wait a second. Mia, Heidi is asking about you. How are you doing? Baby. Okay, that's Mia. My darling Mia. How is she? Well, she's getting older. She's now nearly blind. She has arthritis. She has arthrosis and all of this. It's getting older, and she's blind now, practically blind. And there's no surgery for that, unfortunately. But she's okay. She's good. She's okay. Mia is always in the sofa. Poonam, how is Hope? Okay, good question. Hope is a golden retriever that we have. He was rescued in Turkey 12 years ago, or like 11 years ago, and he came to us with a damaged spine and wheelchair bound for life, and he is doing amazing. Really, he has such a bright young spirit. He's amazing dog. Really, you wouldn't think that he's in a wheelchair. Linda, also take note. Let's have a video on Hope this week. Why don't we take Hope to the beach? He's a golden. He loves water. Let's do this. Let's take Hope to the beach. Yeah. 11 years ago. Let me see. Who else? Never forgot Apollo. Neither did I. Thank you, Miren. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Glad to see you here. I haven't seen you for a while, Miren. Why don't I go with a big car and all the dogs to the beach? We're gonna do that. Maybe not all of them, but we will. We will organize something like that. Absolutely. Chris Cookie is doing great. I mean, not doing great. He's doing with, I don't know. We're waiting for a final diagnosis this week, and then we will know what we're facing exactly. But he has no pain, and he's, I think he's making progress. He's also, he's doing some physio so that there's not much muscle waste, but we're waiting to see if this is a neurological condition. I don't know. The spindly dog was a beautiful, amazing spirit. How is she? Nancy, I think you're asking about. From India. Okay. We chose. Why I chose the name India for India? I don't know. It's a beautiful name. India. It's a beautiful name. It's a beautiful name for a dog. Absolutely. Did I ever hear an update from Aaron, Romain? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Aaron is happily living in Colombia right now, Romain. But his owner has moved to the US, is in the US. And recently, he asked us for help to move Aaron from Colombia to the US. I'm still trying to figure out what to do about that. Honestly, I'm not too comfortable with the situation, so we will see. Dylan is still looking for a home. Thank you, Linda. My opinion on plant-based nutrition for dogs. Veganista. Very disfavorable. Please, nothing personal. I'm really in favor of veganism for human beings. Very good. But for dogs, they're carnivores. No. Logic and biology doesn't tell me it's the right thing to do. But anyway, that's just my opinion. And logic and biology. How is Baloo and his owners? How's Baloo? They're doing great. They are doing amazing. Everybody's doing great. Crazy Aaron, yeah. When will I take Bruno to Albany? Okay, Bruno is flying to Albany. We're actually waiting because they changed the rules about dogs flying from Europe to the US and flying from Spain, particularly. And Bruno's owner is going to come, is going to visit us here. We're going to take care of that, and he's going to take Bruno back home. Right now, is the best option for that. So we're organizing his trip. Linda, take note. We have to. I don't remember what happened, but he's supposed to come. He's supposed to come soon, right? It's a sign of 10 days of darkness coming. Linda Berger, Linda the Chihuahua is doing amazing. She's eternal. She's an amazing little dog. Also, Linda, please take note. Let's have an update about Linda this week. Yeah, disaster zone. Yeah, my house. Any of my dogs refuse to eat raw meat? No, it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. Some cats have refused to eat raw meat, but no, it's very rare. It's very rare. Dogs just, at least, at first, some of them were not comfortable because they were fed kibble in their previous families, but then they all switched to raw. Snoopy. Yeah. Snoopy, Jason. Snoopy was such a bad thing that happened to him. He just disappeared very suddenly. But you'll see Snoopy. I'll take Snoopy to the beach as well. Yeah. Spoonie. Sorry. That was amazing. He disappeared. I mean, over the years, there's been some disappearances. I mean, for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, Snoopy was a dog that we rescued that came from an abusive background, and they told us when we got him, they said, don't give him in adoption because he might have to go back to his family. And then about 8-9 months later, they called us and they told us that he had to go back to his family. The judge had ruled that he dismissed the case, so this dog was supposed to go back to the abuser. Unfortunately, well, he he passed away that same day, or the day before. Yeah. But then we adopted a dog. We rescued a dog which is identical to him. And instead of calling him Snoopy, we call him Spoonie. And Spoonie is with us still. Very happy. Very happy. Yeah, Nicholas. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for being a patron. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Maribel is doing great. Very pregnant. Very pregnant. Martina, the baby, is about to come out. Chris, no, it has never happened. If the bones are raw, if they are not cooked, they never get stuck. And I tell you, all my dogs are so old. It has never happened. Nothing, ever. No problem. Nicola, yeah, that's okay. But if you switch to raw gradually, it's very good for him. Cook it a little bit and then cook it less, cook it less, cook it less, and in the end, your dog is gonna be eating raw meat. Yeah, Melhat, very pregnant. Poor Snoopy, yes, passed away. He decided to die instead of going to his abusive family, and yes, he just died, but came back to life shortly after that. It's not gonna be a Christmas baby. I think next month, but maybe it's a Christmas, I don't know. Chris, you're asking about Rocky. Rocky's here. Rocky, look, Chris Gidewell is asking about you. How are you doing, Ben? Doing great. Doing great, Rocky. All Rocky. How old was he, Snoopy, when he disappeared? I don't know. Must have been 6, 7. Karen is Spoonie is 9, 10. Hi, Dan. Hello to Canada. Nancy's doing great. Nancy's doing amazing, and we will have an update on her this week, just on her. Okay. So yeah, Linda, take note. Update on Nancy as well. Who can blame Snoopy for that? Nobody. Nobody. Death and a new life. That's what happened. Do I have a favorite breed? Romain. You know, about breeds, I don't have a favorite breed. I have a favorite dog. And every dog that I've had has been a favorite of mine. But some of them, they really, I mean, they just remain with you forever. So I miss Peke, my Great Dane. Rescue breed, absolutely Lunkies, rescue breed. I miss Peke, she was a Great Dane. I miss Kajal, my little Indian Matt. I miss all of them. So yeah, rescue breeds, I should say. Rika Chico is doing great, living in New York, and I should get some new pictures this week. He's doing amazing, very happy, very, very happy. The family didn't want us to, for privacy reasons, and also because that dog was so controversial and there were so many crazy people going after him, that they asked us to keep, respect their privacy, and we did. We did. Chris, yeah, all our cats eat raw meat, raw chicken, beef. Yeah. How many animals are living in the great house right now, Lori? 16, I believe. Linda is going to reply with the exact number. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I believe there are about 16, 17. And now we're going to merge both the great house and the pink house, so there will be about 30-something together. How do I choose the dogs I take home to my own house? I don't know, the ones that nobody wants, the ones that need help right away. And, if we don't have a space at the great house or something, they come home. Shh! Oh my God. My dogs, sometimes they feel they are wolves and they start yowling. Have I ever been in trouble with the law for a rescue? I don't know. No, not really. Not really. I very well could have been, but no, no, no. I've been in trouble with the law for rescuing animals. That's unfortunately that's the case. A few years ago, 2.5 years ago, somebody reported us to the police because they didn't understand what we were doing. They thought that the White House at the time was like a strange place. They didn't make sense. I mean, it didn't make sense for them. Why dogs have swimming pool? This has to be something else. So yeah, they reported me for the police, and there was an investigation. And anyway, nothing ever came out of it. I'm still here. The case is waiting to be dismissed, I believe. But yeah, I mean, some people don't understand animal rescue, and some people are always looking at, if these guys are doing this, they must be doing something wrong. People, what can I say? Is there, David, good question. Is there a specific reason for traveling to Benissa Hospital? There's nothing closer to us. Yeah, there are closer hospitals to us. Valencia Sur, for example, we used to work with them very, very well, while Jorge, my friend Jorge, was the owner of the hospital. We did work really, really well. Unfortunately, the hospital was bought by an investment fund called Anicura. And Anicura just killed it, really. In my view, an investment fund shouldn't run an animal hospital because then profits take priority over everything else. And we just didn't want to be part of it. So we started working with Isidore, who is also an old friend of Jorge, and he's a rescuer, and he's an amazing guy. So yeah, that's why we work with them. It's a long way from my home. It's about 1 hour and 15-minute drive, but we do it with pleasure. And dealing with Isidore is a pleasure. It's really amazing. He's an amazing guy. He's so optimistic. You see him in our videos. The animals are doing great. he's like so optimistic. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Let me see. You know that I've been with you for an hour now? 58 minutes, unbelievable. Time flies. Now what else? Isidore is so funny. Isidore. Nano, Chris, Nano. Okay, will we see Jorge again in future interventions? Yes. Mirana, we will see Jorge. And I believe, yeah, I cannot tell you more about it right now, but I think we will see Jorge a lot very, very soon. I really hope so. Yeah, by the way, do you know that investment fund, Anicura, they made an offer to Isidore to sell out. They offered him, I think it was, 3 million. And Isidore said, no way, no selling. Thank you. I like my job, I like my life, and that's what I do. And what am I gonna do? You give me 3 million, what am I gonna do in the morning? No. So yeah, no, not selling. And so it's always looking at different ways to expand, opening new things. He's gonna open a hairdresser. It's always, yeah. How's Sky doing? Sky is having a wonderful time in Germany. Wonderful time in Germany. I need to update you guys with new pictures. That dog, so lucky. Really, so lucky. That spade really missed his brain by millimeters, really. Gima, no, there's no way to give us food or toys. We're in Spain. If you want to help us, just please donate, and we will buy the food or toys. Absolutely. Am I well now? Yes, I'm well. I'm very well. Well, I'm very well. I have family issues and life issues, but nothing that should affect the animals. absolutely. We stole Hachiko. That was amazing. Really, that was such a beautiful rescue. That was such a beautiful rescue. Duke is also in Germany, and I really hope that that her owner, Doris, is watching this. If she is, please say something, Doris. Duke is he's wonderful. He's so lucky. He's having an amazing life. Again, Linda is dropping the link to Patreon. Please, guys, I really, really need you there. I really hope that some of you, at least today from this live session, will join me there. It'll really be wonderful. I really, sometimes people, I mean, I see, okay, this is interesting. And now listen to this. I know a lot of amazing people that do animal rescue. Really, really great. And I think next week we're gonna see one of them. Her name is Make. Anyway, a lot of amazing rescuers and wonderful ladies. Most of the time they are ladies. Sometimes they are men as well, but many, many ladies. Unfortunately, many of them run into serious trouble because they don't manage well the money issue. People think that rescuing animals is easy. Well, but actually rescuing the animal is very easy. Just take the animal is there, you take him, put him to safety. That's great. But the thing is that this animal is gonna have to go to a hospital and it's gonna have to, have treatments, and, vets need to be paid. So animal rescue requires money, and not everybody is comfortable asking for it. And I promise you I'm not. I really don't. I really wish I didn't have to do it. But I do it. Because if I don't do it, then there's nothing. There's nothing. I miss Klaus as well. He was amazing, really. Wow. So beautiful. So beautiful. Canela is doing great. Canela is doing great. Canela's rescuer, his name is Iwan. He comes from Switzerland 3 times a year to see her, to see his rescue. Will Maribel quit after the baby? No. She's gonna go, she will have a maternity leave for as long as she needs to. But no, she's not quitting. No way. I wouldn't let her. Thank you, Crazy Beautiful. I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, we don't have an Amazon list, because for that you have to be registered in the US, and we are in Europe. We're in Spain, although we are registered in Holland, purely logistical reasons. But yeah, that's why we don't have an Amazon list. Olaf is doing great. He's doing great. I heard from him not long ago, about a month ago, and he was doing great. That's another cat that I have to go visit. He was having some kidney issues, but nothing too bad for now. So yeah, he's doing good. No, Michelle, no, Maribel is going nowhere. Don't even mention it. She's not going anywhere. Araceli, no, Bruno está still here. Todavía está aquí. The owner is going to come to us to pick it up from here. You cannot send a dog to the US right now. They changed the laws, so the owner has to come pick him up. Yeah. Now, what else? Guys, I've been with you for 64 minutes. How beautiful. How time flies. Yeah. Let me see. Do I see any other questions? Olaf is amazing. Wait. Let me see. Can we use leash? Yeah, we use leashes. The things that because we are in Spain, sending that stuff doesn't make much sense. It's too costly. So, send them to us. if you wish. But we really, I mean, I'd rather buy them when we need it. So yeah, somebody, yeah, let me see. Nano, AB, you're asking about Nano. Noah is doing great. I already explained earlier. She's living in a foster and she's really doing great. And Nano is doing great. It's going to have to be operated from the 2 back legs, from the hip dysplasia. But he's living with me. And I tell you, Nano is so funny. He's the laziest dog in the world. It's, wow. Mirana, yes, we get an income from YouTube, from advertising. Yeah, it's not much, but yeah, it helps. It really helps. I joined you late. Yeah, when we can see a Noah update, Nicolas, it's not going to happen this week because I'm already running around from one place to another. But I will speak to the foster and we will have an update for her next week. Not this week, the week after that. But yes, we definitely will. Let me see. What was my most rewarding rescue? Lori, 2. Actually, it's very difficult. I mean, there were so many. But Oscar and Helena probably was beautiful. And then Chico was amazing. The moment we found Hachiko by the side of the road, that moment, it was recorded on camera, and it was pure joy from my part and from everybody that was there. Valia was there, and Sergio, and I mean, it was just such a beautiful moment. We're so happy. And then, of course, when we rescued Mambo, you saw that video yesterday. And they're all amazing, rewarding. I mean, a few years ago, I rescued an Indian dog. His name was Kajal. Kajal was rescued. And we got him from there. And when he arrived here, soon after that, he became sick with his temper. And I had adopted her already. And she died of distemper. And it was really sad. But I was so glad that I rescued her. I mean, you know, I couldn't tell you. Let me see. Ana, ¿cómo estás? Ya sé quién eres. ¿Cómo no voy a saber quién es? Madre mía. Te debo una visita. I need to go and see your kitties. And make a video about you, Ana. Espero que un día me dejes hacerlo. Dalia, do we accept volunteers to help in our shelter? Well, sometimes we have visitors. The problem is that because we're so far away, we cannot rely on volunteers. If somebody comes visit us, I mean, we're always, open to have them and have them here for a few days. But we cannot rely on volunteers because there's so much work, and these animals, they need consistency. Arwen, that was Luna, and she was rescued actually not in the Greek mountains, but here in Spain. Luna, that was beautiful. She lived with me until the end. Yeah. John, as I said, Mara is working with us, still with us. She's now on medical leave. She's going to a day hospital to deal with her several issues, but she's still with us. She's definitely very much with us. Actually, she sent me a message yesterday evening. She just got a new TV and she couldn't find a place to plug the antenna. So she got a new TV, but she couldn't watch any TV. So, yeah, this is the kind of things that happen in the middle of the night in my life. Andrew, thank you. I play the long game. Look, I'm still around here. I'm 52. Come on, think about it. It's been nearly 18 years or more by now. I'm still here. A lot of gray hair, but I'm still here. I play the long game, absolutely. Let me see. Thank you for being a great human being. Thank you. I try. I try. I try. How many pets cross the Rainbow Bridge? Chris, I don't know. So many. So many. I don't have a number, but I remember each one of them. Yeah. You started watching me in 2013. Yeah, I noticed that many of you have been with me for many, many years. 2013. Some of you met me, I don't know, wow, when I was in Turkey and I was a young kid, really. I look so different, curly hair, really crazy. I'm in touch with Kasr in Kabul. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. What happened in Kabul was such a nightmare. And I'm so glad that they all came out. But many of these rescues remain behind, the people working there. And it was a real tragedy. Lorena, can we have some more cat videos? Yes, we can. Absolutely. Helen, Thor is doing great, living with his beautiful family that first returned him, but then they thought about it, they felt so guilty, and we gave them back to them, and he's doing great. Yes, I need to make an update. I will go into Barcelona. Yeah, Thor is doing great. Very, very well. Justin, is it easy to adopt to South Africa? You're so very far. I don't think you have a quarantine or anything, but the problem is the crazy beautiful, thank you. The problem is the distance. It's really complicated to get there. Dan, say hello to Carol. Thank you very much, and thanks for your words. Hola, Denia. Saludos a Panamá. Name of service dog that walked on hind legs. I don't remember that one. Barnaby. Barnaby. That's such a classy name. Linda, take note. We need to rescue a Barnaby. Barnaby? Sounds great. It's a great name. Hello to Scotland. Thank you. And I will tell my mother, Araceli, le diré a mi mamá que está. Michelle, how much it costs to fly a dog to the States? I don't know, because they changed the laws right now. You see, I mean, we've always paid for all our rescues. We never asked for money from the families or anything. And we're still having that policy. But I don't know exactly how much it is to fly a dog to the States right now. I cannot tell you. I don't know. Linda, let's answer that question next week. How much it costs? How much it costs us? I don't know. Okay, Linda, the dog, that dog rescued in Lebanon is called John, and John is finally coming home this month. Yeah, they were in Lebanon, and he's finally coming home this month. There was a long, long wait, but he's coming home. Yeah, the crazy neighbor stopped screaming. We actually put some cameras to monitor her moves, because we were worried that she was going to poison our dogs. But yeah, that horrible woman, yeah, finished. So, anyway, guys, I've been with you for 75 minutes, and it's been amazing. It's really good. Mirana, the hospital project is on standby, but we will do it at some point. Absolutely. Chucky, hello to South Wales. So, I'm gonna leave you guys for now. Hola, la, Granada. My mother is from Granada. Mi madre es de allí, de Plaza Nueva. Guys, thank you very much. I have to run as well. It was amazing to have you here. Please, any of you that would like to join me on Patreon, I really, really would like to welcome you there. Linda, please drop our Patreon link, and let's hope that that somebody join us. I really need your help. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow there's gonna be a video on Alma receiving a behavioral therapy. Don't miss it. She's what an amazing dog, really. Lots of love, and I will see you tomorrow. Well, you will see me. So many of you. It's amazing. Take care. See you tomorrow. Ciao. Say hello. Say goodbye. Mia. Mia. Bye. Bye. Bye, Rocky. Goodbye. Goodbye.